Hello and welcome to another video by Emily Learning. In this video, we'll be going through what you need to know for O-level physics on the topic mass, weight, and density. So let's get started. Alright, so let's go through what you need to know from the chapter on mass, weight, and density. And this is the syllabus for O-level physics. So let's go through what you need to know from the syllabus. Okay, so the first part, you need to know that mass is a measure of the amount of substance in a body. So basically, this is your definition. So memorize this definition. Mass is a measure of the amount of substance in a body. Okay, so if you like to know what are the list of physics definitions that you need to know for O level, do check out my post on O level physics definitions, where I list the common definitions that you need to know for your O level physics exam. Okay, part B, another definition of, and here you are asked to define inertia. So inertia is basically the property of a body to resist a change in the state from its state of rest or motion. And inertia is a property uh, of mass. So the higher the mass of an object, the greater the inertia. Okay, so what you need to know is, okay, so let me give you an example of inertia. All right, so for example, when we are in a car, okay, the car is moving forward, right? So suddenly when it brakes, we'll still continue to move forward although the car has stopped. Why is this so? This is because of inertia. So we'll tend to want to move forward, okay, because we have been moving forward all along. So this is known as inertia. Okay, and the heavier we are, the greater the inertia. So um the a person who is heavier would have a greater tendency to move forward, okay, when the car stops suddenly than a lighter person. Or let me give you another example. Just think of it as, okay, there are two people who are running, so you want to stop them, right? The person who is heavier is harder to stop compared to the person who is lighter. Similarly, let's look at, maybe I want to push something. Okay, so I want to push two boxes. The one that is heavier is harder to start to push it or to get it to start moving compared to the one that is lighter. Okay, because inertia is a property of mass. The larger the mass, the greater the inertia. So that means if something is moving, it doesn't want to stop moving. Okay, if something is not moving, it doesn't want to start moving, right? Next, let's look at C. C is another definition. So you need to know the definition of gravitational field, which is a region in which a mass experiences a force due to gravitational attraction. So I do have a list of the definitions that you need to memorize for O-level physics. So do check out that post. I'll provide it in the link in the description below. Okay. Part D is also another definition. Define gravitational field strength, which is the gravitational force per unit mass. Okay, part E, it's a formula. So you need to know weight is equals to mass times gravitational field. So we always write weight as W, mass as M, and gravitational field strength as G. So W is equals to mg. And on Earth, G is equals to 10 Newton per kg. Okay, so W equals to mg is a formula in physics, in O-level physics, which you need to know. Okay, you also have other formulas that you need to know for other chapters. So I've also included them in one of my posts on all the formulas for O-level physics. So if you're interested to know what are the formulas that you need to know for O-level physics, do check out that post. Okay, I'll provide it in the link in the description below. All right, next, you need to be able to distinguish between mass and weight. So what are the differences in this between mass and weight? Well, mass is the amount of substances in a body, but weight is the amount of gravitational force acting on an object. Mass is a scalar quantity, weight is a vector quantity. Okay, mass doesn't change, right? Weight will change when you move to an area with a different gravitational field strength. So in other words, right, if you're on Earth and you're on Moon, because the gravitational strength on Moon and on Earth are different, your weight on Earth and on Moon is different. Okay. And finally, part G, you are asked to recall and apply the relationship density equals to mass over volume. So density equals to mass over volume is another formula that you need to know for O-level physics. So if you want to know all the list of the formulas that you need to know for O-level physics, do check out our post on the list of the formulas you need for O-level physics. Okay, so density is equals to mass over volume. Okay. This is another formula you need to know. And density is usually in kg per meter cube. Okay. And it takes this units when mass is in kg and volume is in meter cube. Okay, if mass is in grams and volume is in cm cube, then the units for density is grams per cm cube. All right. Okay, and with that, we've completed the summary of the chapter on mass, weight, and density. So if you would like to have you want to look at the other summaries for the other chapters, or if you want to find out what is tested in the other chapters, do check out our other videos. See you.